ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
AllYourShow are belong to us.
Hello and welcome to All Your Show or Belong to Us. I am your host, PharaohWizard16.
And I'm IceEpicBlue, and this is the home of the Viewer's Review.
Now what we do here is we're going to review some video games with your help to determine if it's worth your time and your money.
Every episode, we're going to pick a new game, and we're going to break that game down into different aspects.
The first aspect is the concept. Is this game new? Is it interesting? Is it creative? Or is it just lame or overdone?
The concept also includes how well all of the other aspects were executed.
The next aspect is the visuals. Now, this isn't just the graphics here, because it's hard to compare the graphics of, say, Forza 4 with Castle Crashers. See, Forza 4 is a simulated racer, while Castle Crashers is a cartoony side-scroller.
Instead, we're going to rate visuals on how appealing the graphics are, how smooth the animation is, how smooth the rendering is, and the overall environment. The next aspect of the game that we're going to be reviewing is audio. How awesome is the music? Is it fitting for the scenes that you're going through in the game? Does the music really pull you into the experience, or is it just white noise?
The audio, of course, also includes the sound effects. How real do they sound? Are they believable? Or is it something they pulled out of the sound vault, like the Wilhelm scream?
The next aspect is gameplay. Now this includes things like how well the controls are done, how intelligent or unintelligent the AIs are, how well put together the levels are, and whether or not the game is fun to play.
Let's not forget about the storyline. Believe it or not, some gamers actually play the game for the story. Oftentimes, the storyline gets neglected by other game reviews. I really want to include it in because I really do like playing games for their story. Now this score is based off how good the story is and how well they tell it. Is the story easy to follow, or am I getting lost? Do I even want to follow what's going on, or is this story just stupid?
Or in some rare cases, does having a story actually hurt the gameplay? Then of course there's the replay value. How many times do you want to start this game from the beginning?
And last, there's multiplayer. This is based off of how balanced the game is, how the levels are designed, and just how much fun it is to play.
Now, since multiplayer isn't available on all games, we'll only be including it on those games that has multiplayer.
We often find that multiplayer is different than the story mode.
Well, or single player mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Then we'll add up all the scores minus multiplayer for the game score.
And we'll also let you know whether we think you should rent this game, buy this game, or avoid it altogether. If the game is in a series, what we'll do is that we'll take the score from each game to get an overall series score. So you may be asking yourself, so what makes this show so different than any other game review show out there?
Well, I'm glad you asked. All Your Show or Belong to Us is the home of the Viewer's Review, which means it's not just our review, but yours.
If you want your voice heard, first what you need to do is click on the link to see what games we're going to be reviewing next. Then film yourself talking about the different aspects of the game. And then what you could do is send us the video at PharaohWizard16@gmail.com or upload it to YouTube and send us the link.
Be sure to include your gamer tag or YouTube name. Or if you don't want to, we'll just go ahead and take the liberty of making one up for you. If you want your voice heard, but don't want to be on camera, you can just send us an email with your review on it, and we'll read it for you. We'll also be releasing a shorter version of each review, so that if you're on the go or in a game store and need just a quick review, you could look us up and get all the facts without the fat.
Well, that about does it for us. So be sure to click the link to see what games we're going to be reviewing next.
And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Pharaoh Wizard 16.
And I'm Eyes Epic Blue.
And remember, you can't stop the bum rush.
And you must never hesitate.